Yerski, YouTubians, good people. What's that word, man? What's that word? How we feeling tonight, gang?
So with that being said,
YouTubians. Yeah, man, how we feeling tonight, man? This shit God Gemini by Law tapping in. How we feeling, YouTubians? Hope all is well, man. Hope everybody doing great. Good people, what's that word? Hope everybody feeling amazing. You know what I mean? Listen, I had to jump up on here, bro. I see some no jumper drama going on, man. I'm like, yo, I got to tap in. I know I've been grinding, trying to make the most of the rest of my year, trying to run up a bag. But I got to tap in and get my commentary on this no jumper drama, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, it's getting nasty. It's getting nasty. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. What's up with these gangsters letting Adam just hold them, bro? Like, Adam be hoeing these LA niggas, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, the niggas that's supposed to be the toughest niggas in LA be getting hoed by Adam. Like, right on camera. It's no secret. No secret at all. But let's tap in, man. I'm gonna jump right in. I ain't gonna waste no time because I am here for a good time, not a long time. You feel me? Let's jump right in, gang. We gonna see what's going on with No Jumper Clips, man. The title is Adam snaps on Munchie B for being drunk and kicks him. What? You kicked the blind man?
Of the show are consistently too up to conversate. Munchie can't not make shit about him. Yes, Munchie. We should probably talk about this because you have kind of been a little rough this episode.
Let's make it about me right now.
Yeah.
What have I made about me though?
You're way too drunk and you just keep talking about your own.
Well, hold on.
What are talking about like topics and then you just start babbling. I dare you to watch this podcast back. You won't do it. Don't stop touching me. Stop it. Stop poking me. What the f is it?
I do hate when niggas do this touching, poking stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. If you my mans or whatever, you can be animated with your hands a little bit. But to constantly touch me, especially like when we having a discussion and I'm not feeling you, like to constantly be, hold on, like, bro. And you drunk? Like, I ain't gonna lie. When I'm sober, I don't really enjoy drunk people. When I'm drunk, I can tolerate other drunks.
Get your dead hand off of me.
Let's right
Get
now.
out of here.
Let's do it right now. About me.
Hey, Mary, welcome to the chat, my girl. Mary, how you feeling tonight, girlie? How you doing? Hope your health is doing well. I'm good. It's good to hear from you before the end of the year. It's good to hear from you before the holidays, girlie.
Man,
stop putting your dirty ass hand on me, bro.
No. Let's do.
Stop touching me, okay? Hey, personal space. My body, my choice. Stop touching me.
Bro, you don't even use.
I don't want your weird ass.
Yo, he could barely speak. I ain't even gonna lie. Munchie is too drunk right now. I don't think I've understood one clear word that Munchie has said since the clip started. Should I restart the clip? Well, we're gonna start it here. This is when Munchie start talking. I haven't understood one word. You say you recovering? You recovering well, I hope, girlie.
I dare you to watch this podcast back. You won't do it. Don't stop.
Like, hold on. Like, that's bad podcasting. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so far, Munchie B ain't said one coherent word. So, y'all know I don't be liking to take Adam's side, but so far, nigga, this is inaudible.
Me, stop it. Stop poking me. What the f is this? Get your dead hand off of me.
Get out of here. Let's do it right now. About me.
You kicked him? Yo, he just kicked the nigga? You welcome, Mary, of course, girlie. You know you welcome. Listen, that's what I need to know. I need to know you doing well, girlie. Yo, he just kicked the nigga, Munchie? I think he did.
What is this? Get your dead hand off of me.
Get
out of here.
Let's do it right now. About me.
Stop putting your.
He did kick him. At least he kicked his chair. I mean, he ain't got no shoes on, but you still just kicked the nigga chair. He blind. The nigga could have fell out the chair.
Dirty ass.
No. Let's do.
Stop touching me, okay? Hey, personal space. My body, my choice. Stop touching me.
Bro, you don't even use.
I don't want your weird ass dead hand on all over.
Yo, do y'all hear the nigga? Can y'all understand in one word Munchie saying right now? I haven't heard a coherent word yet. I mean, we not a whole minute in yet, so maybe to give me. I guess we got to give these niggas 5 minutes to understand clear word.
Over me.
You and Black don't use a towel to...
Bro, I just don't want... Your hands are dry as fuck. Get some lotion before you touch me.
You don't use a towel to bathe.
I do.
No loofahs.
You already are.
Just stop touching me. See, this is another example. You're drunk as touching me.
No.
What is that?
Hey, look.
God damn.
Dirty blood.
I dare you to watch this episode back. If you can watch this episode back and tell me that you don't think that this has been embarrassing, then you're high on meth because
if you think
you've been bugging.
Hold on.
Listen, listen. Hey, no. I'm talking.
Hold on.
Listen, no, I'm not holding on. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
When you say
we all, Munchie. No, I'm not trying to hold on. I'm talking. I'm talking. Stop touching me.
You don't use a towel to bathe.
Munchie.
Right. Finally, I understand the word. You don't use a towel to bathe. Finally, I can understand something. This nigga been mush mouth the whole munch mouth since this clip started.
Wrong. And then you said, I said, Daniel, no, I just let the black water.
What the f you talking about, Munchie?
Dirty boy.
All believe in you as
Dirty
a podcaster, but you're acting like a drunk embarrassment right now. It's super annoying,
man,
and we don't want to do podcasts with you if you're gonna act like this. So please, just stop coming in like this, bro.
See, now Adam basically saying we gonna fire your ass. Nigga said we don't want to do podcasts with you if you're gonna keep coming in like this. Nigga, your job is on the brinks right now.
Hey, shit is annoying as f. I've been meaning to tell you for a while, but this shit terrible.
Man, why tell him on air then if you've been meaning to tell him for a while, nigga? Why not tell that nigga at the end of last episode? You should have told him, but you aggravated now, so you gonna tell him?
You talking about drunk Munchie?
Yes, because you're being drunk as annoying as you're touching me and you won't shut the up,
bro.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to get through the donations and you won't shut the up.
Yeah, like bro, why, like bro? At that point, respectfully, once you start screaming, because if I work there, this is my place of employment. Meaning, like, I'm not a guest. I actually work here. I'm a regular here. For one, I'm not a regular there no more. That's it. I'm about to walk off this whole set. Unless either me punch you in your shit and fight your security, you know what I'm saying? Or something. Like, I'm gonna walk off this shit gracefully or I'm punching you in your shit and then I'm walking off of this shit. Cause, bro, you're not screaming at me at the top of your lungs like I'm a hoe. Like, don't nobody talk to me like that. I don't allow men to speak to me this way. I don't allow that. So I don't even, I can't understand why these LA niggas be allowing this nigga to do this. It must be the money. They need the money.
Donations.
Because you keep talking about yourself. Every single donation I read, you turn it into a 10-minute monologue about yourself, talking about some random shit, and then you start touching me with your dead skeleton hand.
Let's talk about, let's do a whack 100 back.
Oh my.
When we run it back.
Why, yo, this what I don't like, bro. If this was whack 100, or any one of Munchie ops, he'd have turned up. He'd have been calling him all type of hoes, bitches. You're not like that. Disrespect, threats. But this nigga is sitting right next to you, screaming at the top of his lungs, like insulting you. Insulting you. Munchie, like, what's up? Like, you really need that bag, huh? Y'all niggas really need that $250 this nigga be paying y'all per appearance. I mean, I ain't got $250 is a lot for per appearance. So, I mean, because when you a nobody, you ain't really, you know what I'm saying, you ain't famous. But damn, bro, the disrespect as a grown man, I just couldn't allow it. I would go get a job, nigga, before I let this nigga talk to me like this. You're bugging.
Literally, you just start talking about work for no reason. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm talking to you.
You are a good podcaster who comes in and gets blackout drunk for no reason every time. It's holding you back. Stop doing this. You're not invited on this podcast if you're going to keep showing up wasted.
So he basically just fired him. He said, you're not invited on this podcast if you're going to keep showing up wasted. So he basically just did some Joe Budden shit. Fired him on air live. Even though he not taking it as a firing because he too drunk to realize it. But Munchie blind. So I know this nigga yelling at him. I know he hear this shit 10 times as loud as we do. You know they say when you lose your sight, your other senses, your other senses go up. Like your other senses be mad sensitive. So I know this yelling gotta be dumb loud to Munchie in his head. Shit ringing off.
Do the bet then.
No, I'm not trying to hear you talking about any more dumb shit, bro. I don't want to do a bet with you so you can talk about whack more.
I bet you don't.
Bro,
I bet you don't.
Why are you drinking more? You don't need to be drinking more.
Cause I'm drinking the
You're drunk as fuck of being in.
He talking to this nigga like a kid. Like, nigga popped the bottle open. Why are you drinking more? You don't need to be. I mean, no, listen. In my opinion, they shouldn't be drunk as hell on the podcast, bro. Like, for one, when Munchie get drunk, he incoherent. Like, he mush mouth. Can't really hear the nigga. Can't understand him. So, I understand what Adam's saying about that drunk shit. But then you can't say that when you let everybody get faded. Like, Brick Baby used to come here dumb faded. Lush been coming here faded for years. Who else? Who the other faded niggas? Suspect used to be faded on there a little bit, but not incoherent faded, but he be getting high. Everybody smoke on camera. Everybody here smoke on camera. So it's like
annoying as fuck.
Body.
Yeah. But it's my podcast, and why the f would I keep inviting you on when you're acting like a drunk retard?
Bro, because you have these subjects.
Bro.
You have these subjects.
I'm trying to get through the
Yo, this nigga Munchie is this is overly drunk though. I ain't gonna lie. This is a little excessive drunkenness right here, bro. You might need to get sent home for this shit. I ain't gonna lie, gang. We running the podcast, nigga. We gotta be able to talk.
Donations and you won't shut the up. Like you asked so many times to be on this podcast. You were so mad when we stopped doing.
Did he drink this whole bottle, like today? Is this one bottle from like today or what?
In your other podcast before, and then you reward me by showing up this drunk, and you won't shut the up.
What other podcast?
I'm talking about the podcast you had with Flacco and Spody Face, or Spider Loke. You were bummed when we canceled that podcast, right? And now I have you on this podcast every week. We all believe in you. We all think you have a potential as a podcaster. No, you could. I don't know why you would lie about that. You complained about how your podcast got canceled as soon as you got on No Jumper. Now you're on No Jumper every week. You've got the opportunity, and you're it up because you keep showing up blackout drunk, acting like a moron.
Oh, you lying now?
No. Do you want me to post out the text? All right, I'll post them tonight. Yeah, I'll go through. I'll post them.
Oh, can we bet some money on Baby Snuds? Hey, can we bet 1,000?
You're saying that you never complained about the fact that we canceled your podcast after 2 episodes. Oh, you're lying. Okay.
Can we bet 1,000?
We got no reason to believe you ever again.
No. Right now, can we bet 1,000?
So, do you think that this podcast is not being held back by your alcohol issues?
No. You said, hold on. You said, bro.
I'm not betting you anything. And stop touching me.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop touching me. I don't need your weird ass hands in my face.
That's how you know you
pop. Bro. Man, I am out of here.
No, he lied.
Stop touching me.
No, he lied to my last.
Yo, Munchie, you a grown ass man. You got kids. Like, why is he screaming like that? Yo, cause they allow it. Mary, he's screaming like that cause these niggas allow it. He talked to them like that cause these niggas allow it. I can't even feel bad for niggas.
She here, what?
Yes, you complained after we canceled your podcast for 2 episodes. I don't know why you would bother to lie about this, but that's not the topic at hand. The topic at hand is why you keep getting so drunk on the podcast and holding the podcast back. Did you hear when I read like 24 donations from people that were complaining about you being so drunk? It's not a fringe opinion.
I mean, the drinking might be a cope. Like for Munchie, man. Like, of course, Munchie seemed cool when he on the podcast. He seemed like, you know what I mean? He good, he living, he all right, all that. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know how he really feel about his situation in life. Like, he used to be able to see, now he can't see. Like, his whole life has changed, you know what I'm saying? Off of some gang violence shit. They had to, obviously, you could see they had to split his whole head open. You could see the marks in his head from the surgery. They had to basically take his whole face open, fix it, but he left him blind. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he coping. Maybe the drinking is like a coping mechanism. Like, he got to drink to like get through the reality of life type shit. You never know. But if he got a job and a good opportunity here, he got fame. We know him because of No Jumper. So he should probably try to do his best to not lose this opportunity. But once a nigga talk to me like this, fuck this opportunity.
I'm not sure.
We all believe in you as a podcaster. We all think you have a potential, but as long as you keep showing up drunk, it's like this thing you're doing right here. This is what's holding you back. You saying, hey, yo, hold up. I don't want to bet. Shut the up with that.
Nigga, you shut the up,
bro. I don't want to hear about your bad bet idea. Bro, Bro, can I finish reading the donations and so you stop ranting about yourself?
You just lied.
Shut the up. All right.
You shut the up.
Ben Hur.
He definitely just shut the like, he violating, bro. The way you talk, like you don't talk to niggas you respect like that. Like shut the fuck up. The fuck like nah, boy. Matter of fact, after this we gotta look at what's his name? Four extras responding. Hey Gemini, how is 88? I don't know. I hope he good. I haven't spoke to 88 since like last week. Last time I streamed was like 4 or 5 days ago. He was on here on stream with me. We was on stream together. 88 well though. He should be well from what I know. I hope he well. Maybe he'll jump on here. He might be on here later tonight. Let's see.
Over said. Are you done?
For sure, I'm done.
You should definitely keep drinking.
I'm done.
Definitely keep drinking.
No, I'm done, but you lied.
Are you done?
But you don't want to bet, but I'm done.
Are you done?
I'm done.
You done?
I blame this.
Can I read the donations?
I blame this on you.
Can I read the donations?
Yeah, somehow this is my fault.
Yeah.
Can I read the donations? Do I have permission from you, or do you have more you want to say right now? Or can I read the donations? Serious question. Okay.
Less is stupid.
Ben Her Over sent $20 and said, the best no jumper cast / show. Love the 3-hour pods. Munchie needs a Monday show. Munchie Mondays. And F Weenie 100. He irks the blank out of me. Clout is a hell of a drug. SMH. Okay. There we go. User said Munchie has anxiety issues from being shot in the head. That's why he's always got to drink or have a bottle in his hand.
Bro, I just said that. I just said this might be why he coping. Oh, let me hit the bell. I didn't hit the bell for you, Mary. Gotta hit that bell for you, my girl. But yeah, I just said that. Like, Munchie might be coping for, you know what I mean, what he going through.
The issues from being shot in the head. That's user said Munchie has anxiety issues from being shot in the head. That's why he's always got to drink or have a bottle in his hand, his comfort zones.
All right, Dr. Phil.
You might be right, though.
That was rude. Terrible thing to say. Sin from the G said, Adam,
What is Munchie doing right now? You welcome, girlie. What is Munchie doing right now? He blind, so he can't be reading no text. Like, I guess he just thinking about life right now.
Your messages from Sin Lowry. I'd be having you dying. Just hire me. Adam almost crashed the mayor this pod. Francisco Renteria said, damn, can't lie. I've been searching for a germ-free sex tape. On a side note, you need to get rid of NFA. You really don't bring nothing to the table.
It's pretty easy to find.
They're really trying to tear us apart this time.
Hefe sitting there looking stupid.
And
Hefe fake like Kermit the Frog. You know the Kermit the Frog meme? Hefe definitely the Kermit the Frog meme. Like, he resembled that shit.
And most official RVD said, I with Munchie, but in my Flacco voice, this is bad. Put down the bottle, not a good look, and they ain't paying you to chill. Get to potting.
Get to potting.
Jesus Christ.
And then Mr. John Doe said, please end the pod. Forget the donations. Please end it. Please.
I sounded like when Dad and Dad fight.
The best parts.
Oh my God.
And that ended with everybody smiling and laughing and being happy with each other, gang. That ended with everybody still in good spirits with each other, gang. I don't even know, like, how could you even show up to work again after a nigga talk to you like that? Like, I couldn't show up back to work, gang. Like, I'm firing myself. I'm quitting. Shit. I can't do it, gang. What 21 got going on? Hold on, let's see what's up with this Mano situation. Matter of fact, 21 Savage went off on the whole Atlanta. We got to see what 21 Savage talking about. 21 Savage throw Atlanta rappers under the bus amid low album sale projections? Oh yeah, his album ain't sell that well, gang.
21 Savage ain't holding back no more, man. That boy is going in, calling out all the Atlanta rappers, all the major players over there. My boy is aggressively unleashing peace on y'all ass, man. Hey, this is one of the most gangster peacemakers you'll ever see, though. But I respect it, but he is moving differently. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I love 21 Savage, dog. Even though the last album, the first listen, it was really, I told y'all though I needed to hear it in the gym. I've heard a couple times.
It was cool. I liked a few songs off of the joint. The album wasn't nothing. I ain't gonna lie though. I only saved like 3 songs to my playlist, so the album was decent. Like, it was decent. It wasn't fire. Nobody will be talking to me like that. I agree, Mary. That's ridiculous.
In the gym, and it's shot. The production doing his job in the gym, but I'ma live with it a little bit longer because I give him that grace because of his past catalog. But let's get to what's going on today, man. So he's been on social media and he's tweeting things like this right here. For the ones that don't get it right now, it was sinking later. I was lost too. All right, people piecing things together, trying to see what's going on. Future tweeted this yesterday, saying the biggest in this shit. Then Savage tweeted earlier this morning, the biggest change all the time, the realest in it, with a knife emoji and all that good shit. But then he's...
Nigga, you beefing with Future? Yo, Future is the GOAT. Now, we not gonna sit here and act like 21 Savage could hold the flame to Future, bro. I rock with 21 Savage. He cool. He got some hits. You can't hold a candle. You can't hold a candle to Future, bro. This is Future we talking about, bro. Free bands. Future, nigga, the GOAT of Atlanta. Like, stop. Don't come under a legend post and question the biggest in this shit. The biggest change all the time. You're not the biggest. Maybe you the realest in it. You're not the biggest.
Change all the time, the realest in it, with a knife emoji and all that good shit. But then he started tweeting everybody. A little minute ago he said this right here. So Savage asked Gunna and Young Thug and say, y'all niggas fix this shit. Y'all love each other. Nigga, you knew Gunna was no gangster when he told the first time and we swept it under the rug for you. You know.
Right. Remember the Crime Stoppers? We all seen Gunna on Crime Stoppers, bro. It ain't no secret. It ain't no mystery in this history. Gunna on Crime Stoppers before the fame. Before the fame. Come on, man. Before the fame.
I mean, it's a murder case. No one wants to go down for it. No one.
Devontae Benton's young. I mean, it's a murder case. My son, my son had a pea coat on and constructs.
I mean, it's a murder case. No one wants to go down for it. No one.
A woman died?
Devontae Benton's younger cousin, Sergio Kitchens, says Benton is on trial for murder.
Bro, even how he walked over there like that walk, the walk up the steps, like, that's not gangster. Like, shout out to Gunna, man. I love Gunna music. Gunna making fire music right now. He's doing what he's supposed to do, thriving. But he told. And it is what it is, bro. Gunna was never no gangster.
Devontae.
Bro, like, listen, man. If a nigga who does this is not a street nigga. A nigga who does this, he might have grown up in the streets, but he not a street nigga. So, the fact that we took him in after this, we knew he wasn't like that. Thug knew he wasn't.
Role in this case.
My son walking through the hood with a pea coat, constructs on, nigga. He probably was getting bitches back then while telling. Like, bitches knew he was, he's in the hood. He's in his hood. So, the hood know he not like that. They watching him on the news, tell the news, like, so the hood know he ain't like that. Right? I'm not the right guy. Yo, that's just crazy. All right, back to this.
No, he wasn't trying to leave you to hang, nigga. F the streets, we ain't get shit but trauma from that shit. Damn, that's real though. You know, back in the days, Gunna had a situation where he was on the news talking about his cousin wasn't guilty of a crime and put it on somebody else on the news. But everyone justified it. They justified it. But it came back up before the YSL trial came out because people were saying that they was going to snitch, all right? And then Gunna actually took the plea deal, and that's that right there. So Savage like, bro, we swept it under the rug for you. You knew what type of time he was on. You knew all this information.
Right.
Why you moving like this right now, bro? I respect it. I respect it. So he was saying some more shit. He told Wham, that's Baby, says, Wham, you one of the realest niggas out this shit. And Mitt Slime was moving the goalposts, and we were standing behind him because we love him, my brother.
So are you saying that Slime snitched? Are you saying Slime told? Like, what you saying?
Oh, Wham, that's Baby, says, Wham, you one of the realest.
Wham, pick up the phone. It's your brother Spider.
This niggas out this shit, and Mitt Slime was moving the goalposts, and we were standing behind him because we love him, my brother. Okay, that boy said I ain't holding back no more. Slime moving the goalposts. What we doing? He trying to piece it all back together, dog. Quavo, Offset, y'all niggas tell the world I put y'all on group text and told y'all squash it before it even got far, nigga. If y'all was still together, y'all would be unstoppable. Damn, he trying to put the Migos back together. Rest in peace, Take.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's sad that the Migos, I mean, obviously, rest in peace, Takeoff for sure. It's sad that Quavo and Offset don't rock with each other, ain't making music. But Offset been on a fire lately, bro. Offset been putting out fire solo music. Offset doing his thing as an artist. He might not be selling the most, but bro, he's making fire music and he's making the fans happy.
It's some more updates on the Takeoff case. Is about to go to trial, I believe, at the beginning of next year. So that's interesting right there. But he said he's trying to piece that shit together too, which I would love. Y'all know I'm a Migos fan as well, but I hope he pieced that shit together. But damn. Alright, so he says last year I was the realest nigga for trying to stop Thug from exposing Gunna. Now I'm fake, LOL. Hey, we heard the proof. So we said this to QCP. I told you to your face, you did wrong at the party. But I never bashed you on the internet because it would have made the city look bad. Because you was putting all the young niggas on and out to F the money up. No, but man, that street shit is street shit. This right here is music business. Hey, boy. So Savage was saying all that, but he since deleted everything, you feel me? Specifically the acts when you know calling certain people out, bruh. We gonna come back to that in a second, but in case you guys missed it, Young Thug was responding to Gunna, putting out this message right here with Gunna said this after his concert in Atlanta, and also when he was probably heard 21 Savage speaking with Bank on the Perspectives podcast. Gunna said the real flex is keeping a good heart when life keeps giving you reasons not to. When you've been lied to, used, switched up on, and counted out, but you still show love, you still got loyalty in you, still show up for people even when nobody showed up for you. That's real, that's powerful, because this world will test you and try to turn you cold. And if you still moving with good intentions after everything you've been through, you got the kind of heart they can't find twice. In response to that, Young Thug seemingly said nigga acting like he the victim. Now, Young Thug recently had a...
Yo, Young Thug, man, Young Thug, I feel like fucked up his own come home, like, by talking about Gunna, bro. That Big Bank interview should have never happened. Young Thug, even though we got a lot of viral moments, like whoop-dee-doo, whoop-dee-doo. You know what I mean? We got a lot of viral moments from that Big Bank interview. He should never did it, man. It was way too much. He shouldn't have did that Big Bank interview. I ain't gonna lie. It made him sound dumb as hell, retarded, and like a contradiction. Like, nigga, you told him you was in interrogation snitching too, nigga. How you hate Gunna? And you knew Gunna wasn't like that.
Concert in Atlanta, but Gunna had his concert in Atlanta recently too. And when he had his, you seen goddamn Young Thug Daddy at that shit hugged up like a one big happy family. You wouldn't even think what's going on between these two boys and what's going on, all right? Now, let's get back to 21 Savage and what he's saying, all right? I'm gonna keep it G with y'all. I love Savage, I love his music and everything. Don't know him personally, but I respect what he brings to the game, although many people don't, but the numbers shows usually they do. But right now, it's not showing that people respect what he brings to the game that much. And I think that's why he doing this, bro. This is not within his character to move like this. 21 Savage is doing all this, I believe, because he is trying to bring attention and boost the sales for his album right now. At this point in time, 21 Savage, What Happened to the Streets album is expected to sell 53K, first week in chart at number 7 on the Billboard. His previous...
I ain't gonna lie, 53K for Savage is low. 53K for Savage is low. People expect 100,000 from Savage. But in this climate with music, like, in this climate, 100,000, like, your favorite artist, the artist that you used to selling 100,000, they might not hit 100,000. They might be selling like 60, 70. But I ain't gonna lie, 53 for Savage, bro. It just shows you like his hype is burning out. Niggas ain't really rocking with Savage how they used to be. I thought the album was decent. Like, on first listen, I actually listened live. I reacted to the album live on Twitch. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought a few of the songs on there was fire, but it was definitely a lot of songs on there I didn't like. That's for sure. And I guess a lot of people felt the same way I did. Or they felt worse than what I did. I gave the album like a 7.5 or 8. I think I gave it a 7.5. These niggas got this nigga number 7 on the Billboard.
This album debuted with 133K sales.
Which 7 is good, but you expect a nigga like 21 Savage to debut at number 1, honestly.
Now, I know I say this all the time. When it comes to album sales, it don't matter. It's all about the quality for me when it comes to if it's good or not. But 21 Savage, he exposed that he does care. When he was talking to Bank on the podcast, he kept talking about numbers. So numbers matter to him, obviously, right? So he wants to sell well, bro. So that's why I think the homie out here tweeting for attention, essentially. Like, he don't move like this. When the last time y'all seen 21 Savage moving like this? And this is gonna bring attention to him. It's probably gonna make people go check out the album as well. And he's right. Pretty much every single thing he's saying, he right about is certain things. Is like, damn, why you saying? It's like you divulging too much information at the same damn time. Threw Gunna under the bus again. I haven't seen QCP say anything.
And why? And this post right here, Quavo and Offset, y'all niggas tell the world. Why would they need to tell the world? Like, why, if you did that, then if you tried to get them back together, then you try to get them back together. But why would they need to tell the world? Good night, Mary. Have a good evening, my girl. Like, if you tried to get these niggas back together, why would they need to come and tell the world? Like, why is it tell the world I tried to get y'all back together? Like, that's trash to me. That's corny.
Publicly about anything, you feel me? Young Thug got thrown under that bus like a motherfucker, but everything he's saying needs to be said. Somebody got to do the shit, and hopefully the shit does lead to peace. But he moving unfamiliar right now. I get all the Atlanta rappers fighting, especially everybody in your family of rappers, but right now he sound like Lil Miles at the end of Soul Food.
Man, it's not my fault. It's all y'all's fault. Y'all messed up the family.
Tell them, Savage, they messed up the family.
Y'all messed up the
Savage
family.
shit flopping, Thug shit flopping, Baby shit flopping, and Gunna just whooping y'all ass. Whooping y'all ass. So Savage calling everybody out to put this shit back together, and shit, might as well let it be perfectly timed around the release of your album or days after, you know, when the numbers ain't looking too right. They ain't looking too right, but this probably should have been done before this, bro. This should have been part of the rollout, dog. You should have moved like the game or something. Call somebody out before you drop your album, because I'm a fan. I knew the album was coming, but I seen this discussion going on right here. A nigga said this, 21 Savage album doing 53K, but you want me to believe that the Clips album authentically did 118K? We supposed to believe that? I'm over here like, bro, I don't know, man. When I was live streaming 21 Savage album, people were popping up in the chat saying they didn't know he was dropping the album. Someone dropped the ball somewhere. To keep it G, bro, y'all got too cute. You got too cute. Releasing on, you know, letting people know the week of, like Beyonce some shit. Listen.
Yeah, that's true. Like, 21 Savage is not Beyonce. You can't just drop randomly and expect everybody to run to it. But, I mean, it wasn't that random. Like, it was, I feel like some people knew. Some people knew. It wasn't super big news, though. That's for sure. It really wasn't.
The Savage, your core friends, we here, but you still got to play the game, man. Don't cut no corners with and come to this shit, dog. If you love your project, you know it's fire, put the time out, then give it what it deserves, which is a full rollout. Rollouts are back, man. You ain't gotta do all that surprise drop shit unless you're trying to get out of a contract, but your contract is favorable. We all know if you know, you know.
Yeah, but he got a favorable contract, but then when you drop and you ain't dropped in some years and you do 53K, it's hard to negotiate on the next album. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to get what you want. Like, you're not, because then you're regressing. You're not progressing no more. You're regressing backwards. If, like, you know what I mean? The label feel like you selling 53K. That's what you selling 53K. We spending too much money on you to be selling 53K. Like, I don't know. We gonna see, man.
Oh, that he has great splits, so that ain't a situation. Like, dog, don't do that, bro.
Maybe the you never know, the numbers could still go up. Like, the first week numbers are never going to change, but maybe second week it does good, third week it does good. And because there is a few joints on there. I like the song with him and Drake. Matter of fact, let's listen to what Joe Budden had to say about the song with him and Drake after this.
You deserve more than that. And even when it comes down to the project, I am liking it more in the gym, but I do wish they had, you know, better sequencing on that shit right there. I don't know who was in charge of the sequencing. I do understand where they was going at it when it came to the interludes. Meezy seemed like he was talking to the people because a girl mentioned his name. So I'm pretty sure Meezy had a great deal as far as influence when it came to the structure. I think some things were towards the end of the album that should have been early in the album, man. Some stronger tracks, and that hurt him. So that affects replay value when the beginning of the project don't hit. They may not get to the end.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought the beginning of the album was better than the end. at the end we got that trash Baby song. I'm not saying it's trash because of Baby. I'm saying that 21 Savage and Baby's song that's for like your album was supposed to be a hit. Y'all made some Rest in Peace My Brother's song. Like, the shit just wasn't it. Shit just wasn't it, gang.
You know how these motherfuckers is. These new people, they use the TikTok. Real, they just scrolling. They just flipping their
They was supposed to have a club banger, bro. Lil Baby and 21 Savage on 21 Savage album. Come on, bro. Let me see. Joe Budden on 21 Savage Drake song. Cause I ain't even get to hear what he said about it. Yeah, Joe Budden goes off and says Drake new song with 21 Savage is trash.
All right. You two, what is up, man? It's your
Come on, gang.
Oh man, so
Shout out to Stacy having the content.
happens eventually is not going to sound like it did when it first happened. But the songs perform well because of the history, and it incentivizes these artists to continue to put out these damn former-led music. And now this one, they did take a chance to make it sound different with the beat, but I'm not really feeling it, bro. And this ain't no Drake hate shit, dog. I like 21 Savage and Drake music. Was a big fan of her laws, dog. But the Joe Budden podcast, they had mixed reactions to it. Let's tap in and see what they got to say. You will see a still image on the screen, and then we'll get to some more things from 21 Savage interview with Big Bang.
Not my favorite.
Yeah. 88, what's that word, my brother? How we feeling tonight, gang? How we feeling tonight, 88? Hope you ending your year richer, feeling good, getting money, man. You know what I'm saying? How you ending your year? Yo, what's your New Year's resolution, 88? Holla at me, man. We gotta chat, man. We gotta set some goals for 2026.
I love it.
That'd be crazy.
I love it. I love it, and I'm looking forward. I want to hear that outside somewhere.
That first verse is Drake.
where do you want to be? Just anywhere?
Somewhere dangerous.
Yeah,
It feels like something.
the spots that I shouldn't be in that I be in.
Yeah.
At the hour.
No, I ain't going to the afties. I'll go to the hood clubs, but when it's regular time to be over, then I'm done.
Before it's done.
Yeah, before that.
Yeah, I don't have anything positive to say about that song, so I'm gonna reserve thought.
Okay. I personally,
But I do
You don't
think
like that beat?
Yeah, what don't you like?
Reserve thought.
I like the beat
No,
for 21, not as much for Drake, but I do feel like I need to listen to it a little bit more. I don't know. It off rip, it don't jump out to me.
I just like like I said, I like that lazy flow they use. It's a shit talking song.
I do think it was
typical.
It was important for Drake to be featured on this project.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I think in sequencing, if you just let
What? Just another year to me. I don't set goals. I just live. Damn. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta set goals. That's what keep me hungry. That's what keep me like I gotta keep working towards that goal. Especially lately. You know what I mean? In sales, you gotta have goals.
letting it rock, then maybe you won't be mad. The beat fits.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my particular favorite on there.
No.
I thought that Drake probably. It's time for the heat, man. Enough of this. I just knew that Drake on 21 Savage album meant more than this.
See, I think. Like I said, I have a.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Like, the feature could have for sure been better, bro. The feature could have for sure been better, bro. Like, for sure. My goal for next year, bro, no less than 50 like, I can't make no less than 50K every quarter. Every quarter, I'm trying to make 50K every quarter. My boss told me he want to see me make 125K in a quarter. That's what my boss told me. He said he want to see me make 125K in a quarter. He said, you could do it. He said, if you really put your mind to it, and you really focus and grind, you could be making 125K a quarter. But my goal is I'm trying to do no less than 50K a quarter. No less than 50K a quarter. That's goals. That's goals. We ended the year strong. I'm trying to end it even stronger, but I'm satisfied with where I'm ending my year. You know what I mean? Never satisfied, but you know what I'm saying? I got to be thankful for where I'm ending my year, and I'm trying to just I'm jump started into next year. Jump started into 2026. It's all brakes. Like, I mean, it's all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes when it come to work. Like, all gas, no brakes. And I'm going to try to be a better content creator too. For me? Oh, is that only a money goal? What's your goal, Jimmy? Is that it's only a money goal? I mean, that's a money goal, yeah. Oh, but I'm trying to be in the process of purchasing my crib, and by the end of next year, I want to be in the process of purchasing a home. It's gonna be an investment property, but I am gonna have to live there because I'm trying to get an FHA loan, first time home buyers loan, which means you gotta live in that same house 1 year when you purchase it. So that's one goal too. I want to be like by the end of next year, I want to be like, okay, now I'm ready to buy a house, like I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So that I wanna. You mean life goals? Or you mean I think about money when I think about goals? You know what I mean? You make me feel like I should be saying some other shit. But yeah, I'm thinking about money. I'm thinking about life upgrades. For me, I've been struggling for a long time. I got the opportunity to do life upgrades. That's my main goal right now, is to put myself in position that I deserve. That, you know what I'm saying, that I've been knowing I need. My whole life I've been knowing I deserve more than what I had. Feel me? So I'm just trying to grind and make bread, honestly. But I'm trying to do 50. I'm trying to do 50 a quarter though. That's the goal, man. 50 a quarter, which means I gotta have a certain amount of deals done. You know what I mean? I mathematically know how many deals I gotta do per quarter to make that happen. For me, I think buying a place is the most important thing to have in life. All right, cool. So you agree with me then? You agree with me that's a good goal then. Like by the end of next year, I need to be prepared to literally be, boom, I'm buying a crib. And also the market should be a little better on houses by then too. And I got a few other goals, but you know what I mean?
Different take on this song. So I appreciate this. I like this song. So I'm not mad at that. But when you say time for the heat, if I'm Drake, I'm not putting the heat on anybody's project.
I would've.
I'm not.
I would've. Especially at 21.
That's a crazy take for 21 Savage and what he's done for Drake. The records he brought to Drake. Like Knife Talk was crazy. And that was the only thing that was good on that project. Honestly, never mind, in my opinion. Like, shit, what you mean? Especially someone who been holding you down and putting their neck out you. And some people's mind.
It's tough to lose on a home. That's all. Yeah. I mean, but if you purchase it high, like if you buy it at an inflated price, or if you purchase it and your credit is not like what it should be and you get cracked over the head with the APR, you know what I mean? I just don't want to lose on a home. I don't want to for one, I want great value, meaning like I want to purchase the home at a good value. Even if I got to put some money into fixing it up, I don't mind having to put 40, 50K into the crib, renovations to fix it up. But I bought it low. I bought it 200,000-300,000 less than what it should be. You know what I mean?
Embarrassing himself and supporting you. We can get to that.
One project that you know everybody gonna listen to, I would have tried my best to smoke that shit to let them know I'm here and I'm coming.
And they have a bunch of fire music together.
Y'all have a fire project.
Yeah.
Drake featured 21 dropping after they album together. I expected 21 to be on some shit, which he was to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that two of them together means more than what they did here. Like they could have took that moment. Not to compare it, because I hate to compare it, but the moment that Drake made with J. Cole, first person shooter, the moment that Kendrick made on like that on somebody else shit, like you can make a moment on somebody else shit, that they missed opportunity to me. But not about that.
Yeah.
Not about.
I could agree on the missed opportunity shit, like, because if Drake would have came through and this feature would have been so crazy that like I'm playing it repeatedly, everybody's playing this song, this feature repeatedly, that would have meant something after the battle and where he stands right now. So I do understand what Joe Budden's saying in that regard. Like, this was an opportunity to like make a big stamp. I mean, 21 Savage album, that's a big deal.
They could have took that moment, not to compare it, because I hate to compare it, but the moment that Drake made with J. Cole, first person shooter, the moment that Kendrick made on like that on somebody else shit, like you can make a moment on somebody else shit, that they missed opportunity to me. But not about that.
Yeah.
Not about that, because the rest of this shit is all heat.
It's all heat.
It's all heat.
All right, so Joe Budden liking the project.
Now, 88, you was here. You heard me react. You saw me. We reacted to this shit. We reacted to this joint on stream. So you saw my reaction. I like the Drake song, But does it have like that replay value that's gonna make you play it over and over and over? I don't know, bro. I don't know. You said they fired that Herbo guy, eh? Who fired Herbo? It said built his rep back up. Facts. They fired. Who fired who, bro? What you talking about? Who got fired? They fired that Herbo guy. What you mean by that?
Didn't like that song, and I agree with what he's saying. From what they've done in the past together, and you don't even have to look to other things, just what they've done in the past together. I would expect that they get together on a project, you have a bigger song, much more of a smash.
Yo, they talking about this about the Drake feature. Why they not talking about the Lil Baby feature, bro? That Lil Baby feature was ass. Like, and I'm not even blaming Lil Baby for it. Like, I'm blaming 21 Savage. Why would you put that song on your album? Like, you and Lil Baby couldn't have made a better song. Like, y'all got a Rest in Peace My Brother song instead of a hit smash like Club Banger. Y'all should have made like some shit that niggas could play over and over. Oh, Ebro. Facts. Yo, they smushed that nigga, bro. They got Ebro up out of here, bro. He been on Hot 97 for mad years, dog. I ain't even gonna lie. I was surprised by that. They got Rosenberg out of there, too. Ebro and Rosenberg. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a fan of them niggas, but I've been hearing them on the radio like for mad long. Like, you know what I mean? They New York radio. But Funk Flex is the master when it come to Hot 97, though. Funk Flex is who run that shit. But, yeah, man. Rest in peace, them niggas. Rest in peace, their careers. We can tap in. I think Academics fried them niggas up because I think he got beef with Ebro.
Just not what I was expecting, bro. And I'm telling y'all, it's not on some hating shit, bro. Even his Drake fan page right here.
Nah, Apple not gonna fire him. You think Apple gonna fire him too? Why would Apple fire that nigga? Nah, maybe they would. Nah, why though? Why?
Said, man, it's okay to admit when something is ass sometimes, and that's in response to this person saying 21 Savage and Drake on Mr. Recoup. And it ain't a super Drake fan page, but a quick scroll and you see them beefing with K-bots, quote unquote, showing hella love to Drake always. So, man, people share the same opinion, and other people, I guess, do like it though. Speaking of Drake, 21 Savage had this moment that's going viral right here where he is basically saying that he told Drake it's not a good idea to beef with Kendrick Lamar. Let's go ahead and tap in.
I told that nigga not to even do all that shit anyway. Told that nigga leave that shit alone. But goddamn, he felt like he was being challenged lyrically, so he wanted to respond. And people chose who they. You know what I told Drake? He called me one of them days, so I called him. I think this was after the first song, the song with Metro them. And I said, goddamn. I said, you finna go into a battle that you can't win. Like, there's no way you can win.
What you mean?
When you, no matter what, bruh, certain situations, even if you win, you still don't win. Like, the what he would have got if people would have quote unquote say he won, because I don't really look at like who won or who lost if nigga I'm still being screened the most. Like, so, but people say like, oh, Kendrick won. Kendrick a good ass rapper though, you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And some of his songs was hard. Yeah. But goddamn, Drake, I like Drake songs too. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like the only difference is when you're at the top, when you the number one nigga, where does winning put you?
Yeah.
You can't go like number 1.1.
I just don't agree with that, bro.
You could go under though. Like, it's the thing is when you the number one nigga and a nigga challenge your crown, there's room for you to go lower. And that's what some people would say happened to Drake. Drake's still the number one nigga, but Kendrick definitely had the shine at that time, bro. Like, come on, let's not act like Kendrick ain't take over last year, like this year.
I don't agree with that, Savage. It's like telling the Patriots when they in their prime to not compete for the Super Bowl just because they proven themselves already. They done won the ship. Why go ahead and compete next year, nigga? Because you still in the game. You still want to prove that you're the best. You still want to play to win. You playing to win. But if you claim to be a lyricist, you claim to be the best out here, then you gotta step up to compete when it's time to compete. That's what hip hop is about. 21 Savage, I love his music personally, but you're not in the game for that. That's not what you are using hip hop for. It's like a different vibe, different medium. You feel me? So Drake was standing in the game what he always wanted to gain from this game, and that is the respect from hip-hop purists by beating Kendrick Lamar. That's what he wanted from this shit. All this other stuff don't
that's definitely what he wanted.
matter. He has a situation within himself that I think he wants validation from hip-hop. He's always been chasing it while also trying to chase the numbers, but they say you can't serve two masters.
So how the fuck could you win anyway? That's what I told him. Like how can you win?
It's ego involved though. Niggas ain't going.
It's definitely ego, and it's just some niggas just love Drake. Really love this shit. Like and Kendrick really love to rap. I don't really give a about rapping like that.
Is it it has to be a worthy opponent, eh? Kendrick, 5 Grammys, just saying. I mean, Kendrick, that's a worthy opponent. That's what I call a worthy opponent. You are a worthy opponent. I mean, come on, bro. If anybody was going to try to battle Drake, Kendrick.
Like, I do, but I don't at the same time. Not to that point where I want to just, like, a nigga dissing me ain't gonna inspire me to make no song. I'm gonna do something else to your ass. But some niggas, that shit like that it do something to them. Like, why nigga think who you thinking? Ooh. But I don't know, bro. I feel like the internet just be ready to tear niggas down, man. Cause I be even seeing that shit about me, and I be seeing that shit about Baby, and I be like, bro, on my mama, bro, I really feel like Baby shit he been dropping hard as a.
It is.
Like, what the f are y'all talking about?
They just want to. They flex.
They want to.
I agree. I think Lil Baby should be hard.
They want to tear the top niggas down.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
So
they come with it.
Not that song that him and 21 Savage just put out. That song, that joint song, we reacted to that shit, bro. That shit was trash.
How can you win a battle when niggas want you to lose it? Even if you win, you lose.
Yeah.
No matter what, even if Kendrick never responded, man, if Drake just dropped songs and goddamn Kendrick never responded or nothing, he still don't win because his position didn't change. He was already the top nigga.
But Savage, like, what about the battle of Meek? At a point in time, Drake was arguably the top nigga then, and he got horrible allegations thrown on his name, some shit that could have ended him. But he took the battle head on and won. You can't tell a nigga that did that shit to not battle in this situation, because he gonna look pussy if he don't. Now it's gonna look crazy. You've been barking up this tree for a long time. Like, Savage, you gotta understand that aspect.
Bro, Drake called the nigga Kendrick out. Let's be honest, bro. He did. Drop a 50 bag for the mob. And it's like, come on, do I gotta play the song and get copyrighted? Y'all know what song I'm talking about, man. That Drake, shit with that he switched up the beat like 5 times. That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hard. But then that nigga Kendrick dropped that They Not Like Us. That shit went crazy. I ain't gonna lie. But bro, I still like that drop. That Drake shit's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's fire. I need to listen to that shit later on today. That's my shit.
As well, Drake has been asking for this smoke for the longest. He gotta take this battle on. He has to. You can't beat up on people that other folks perceive to be not at the same level of you as far as popularity or on the totem pole of rappers, especially on the totem pole on your label. You feel me? Like, nah. He could have easily been dragged down after the Meat Mill beef, won the shit, and then gained respect as far as battling. That's why coming into this battle, you had niggas hyping him up because they seen what he did to Meek, someone who was said to be a battle rapper. So people was like, man, Drake has history of battling. Even though the Pusha T situation, he lost because Pusha had a bit joker. Pusha had a bit joker with the Hottie and Child shit, with the narrative that he put out there. But as far as the W,
yeah, narrative wins. Narrative wins. Like, if it's a narrative behind what a nigga saying in his song, you win. You win. Like, the narrative wins. I ain't gonna lie, man. Pusha T did win that battle with Drake, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. That nigga Drake threw in the white towel. That nigga quit. Did he quit with the Kendrick shit too? He kind of quit against Kendrick too, kind of. Not quit, but he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna respond.
Freestyle, Drake had bars on that shit. So you like, coming into it, people wanted to see what Drake was gonna do. He had a lot of support coming into the beef. People were saying we never seen Kendrick in this position. We only seen him hyping things up as far as control and other things like teasing as far as what he would do. We never seen someone take him head on. So people wanted to see that. Yeah, people love him. He is a industry darling to a sense. They love him, but they love him because of the work that he put in. They didn't just give it to him. He earned the respect that he's given. You feel me? And I'm a person that out of the three, the big three, I prefer J. Cole by a small margin. I like all three of these different artists for different reasons. But when you look at the whole situation totality, Kendrick Lamar does what he does and gets the love that he gets because of the work that he put in. All of them, in my opinion, do. All of them, in my opinion, do. So it was going to be a battle that you can't duck just to duck, regardless. I just don't see it that way, Savage.
Yeah, but that shit sound different when them folks got down playing your shit at the Super Bowl. But this song, that shit hit different.
Yes.
Huh?
I guess.
That shit hit different. Like, hey, you know, numbers don't lie. But shit, bro. That shit gotta feel a certain type of way, boy.
What? You talking about to hear a nigga diss you at the Super Bowl?
Kendrick been a great artist all this time or whatever.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he ain't had that look. That Drake diss run look been his biggest look.
Drake couldn't get that from him.
Facts.
That's my point was.
Yeah. You saying he should just left it alone?
He would have just been looking like he tearing a good nigga that mind their business down.
So the folk really want.
I just don't agree, bro. You all talking about a Super Bowl. If he won the beef, he would have got what he wanted, the validation saying you can't say I ain't shit because I took on the best lyricist and I came out decent, you feel me? If he won the beef, he would have gained what he wanted to gain. Validation, all right? Because he wants to be called the greatest. That's what he want, bro. He would have got that.
See the underdog win, but when you win, they want to tear you down.
It's rigged, man.
Yeah.
Even if Drake won, he would have been the bad guy for winning.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know about that.
He would have still been like,
nah, nigga, Drake would have been the winner and we'd have been like, it's validated. The nigga who we thought was that nigga won validates he's that nigga. You feel me?
That. Because Kendrick, one of them rappers. Like goddamn, he know how to say like different shit, like writing shit. You get what I'm saying? Like J. Cole like that. Like they could consider them like the holy MCs, MCs.
Master
MC really can't lose. You can't lose if you an MC for real. But Drake an MC for real, but he goddamn make hits too.
He a hybrid.
So it's different. So it's like goddamn niggas look at them.
Meek was an MC?
Nah, Meek was a MC, but he really wasn't them type MCs, bro. Meek ain't made just going in there just making no super like 9-minute song where he just like goddamn saying crazy metaphors the whole time and shit. Meek is like a trench MC.
I think I understand what he's trying to say, but he sound real slow trying to say it.
MC he's like Meek is a for the streets MC. He know how to be like MC enough, but it's on some street shit. That's why we hold him to the standard that we hold him. But he ain't like Kendrick and Cole.
Kendrick and Cole like up there with Nas and.
I think the only thing that holds Meek back from being considered as good as them or be revered like them is not to be disrespectful. Is intellect. Like we see the way he maneuvers on social media. Not understanding who he is and his stature, and that's brought him down a notch to make him seem much more human. Because I think Meek Mill is an amazing rapper, dog. One of the best.
I ain't talking about like big shit. I'm talking about like just what the culture view their lyrical or their pen as.
You got Jid and you got Meek. They're two different type of rappers.
Yeah, like Jid like that.
Yeah.
And them type niggas, they automatically are like, the culture is protective over them anyway, just by default. Cause like they doing some shit that the general culture don't really do no more.
Yeah.
If you rap good, you're supposed to get love from the culture. That's how shit has always been. It's like a nigga from the hood that's really fat.
But they don't get nowhere near as much love as a nigga like 21 Savage. Like, so I don't get what he trying to say. 21 Savage, you get way more love than Jid. The fuck? Meek isn't even close to being in their lane. Facts.
Shit, Speedy fast as fuck. And can't nobody be Speedy. Nigga from another hood talking shit saying, our boy faster. Niggas gonna be like, nah, line that shit up. I'll put a band on Speedy. Speedy be anybody. That's how niggas is. If you have the skills that shows you the best in the culture, gonna go ahead and show you love. Like, one, he was
Alright, we're gonna watch the whole interview. My son was playing a nice little part of that. Let's see what's going on, though. What else got going on? Adam 22 puts hands and feet on Munchie B. He did do that, though. He did do that. He did put hands and feet on Munchie B. He did do that. Let me see. Duke Dennis got Response from Jordan Pauline after video. Let's see. Yo, the YouTube street's been a little dry lately. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been motivated to jump on and stream because, like, literally nothing been going on. Like, nothing been going on. Nothing been happening. Like, sometimes I just feel like I'm about to just jump on here and just talk about any topic. I'm about to make up some topics. Not hip-hop topics, but just, like, questions. Like, yo, what would you do if this? Or how do you feel about this? Or, like, how y'all feel about that, bro? 2026, when I don't have no topics to stream about, like no hip-hop topics that's, like, popping, I'm going to just make a topic list, meaning my topic list is going to be more like subjects of like podcast topics, like, yo, like, what if this was to happen, or what would you do if this, or if it ain't nothing happening in hip hop, we'll come in here and watch some badge cam videos, we'll watch some badge cam video reactions and shit. Like, I mean, we'll react to like some badge cam videos, we'll do some story times. Regardless, we're gonna just try to stream more, even if we don't got topics, because sometimes I really be having no topics. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sometimes, like, none of the topics that be popping up be that good to me sometimes. So I'm gonna just start just coming with, even if like I don't got a topic, I'm gonna just jump on here. We're gonna talk about whatever. But let's tap into this Mano shit though. Mano runs into Troy Ave face to face and gets called out for being fake after their beef. Remember, Mano got the name Chano from my nigga Troy Ave.
Here we go, you guys. The last piece to
I seen Adam ask for extra for the fade. All right, let's get into that, because I know you probably want to get into the no jumper drama. Let's do that. Let's get into that shit. Before that, we got to see why. For extra, went off on Adam 22. Cam Capone. For extra right here. For extra goes off on Adam 22 and no jumper. I took him to Vernon Ave. He laughed at me with my enemies. Shout out to Cam Capone for the content.
He come here because I'm a real. He put me in my positions in life because I'm a real. Because I'm successful in life. I come from them trenches just like every that's around this world. I come from them dark streets like. I come from them seals. I come from that seal when I had life in here. My mama died inside that seal. When my daddy died. When I had life. When I kept it solid, walked that main line and put in work. Inside them prison walls. Kept it solid. Never did no bunk shit under my name. Never did no shit. Walked all these lines and kept it solid across the board. Everywhere I went, that's why I'm here. Because I'm a real, and God kept me here.
It's real.
And I feel everything around the world, in this system, feel where I'm coming from. That's why I'm here. Since I walked out of that hospital, I ain't asked what's the name. I've been going hard. Every time you see me on my grandma's own, I ain't waiting, I'm getting to it.
Real, man.
That's why I respect that Kevin Gates. He the first reached out. He came up there on his own. A real, I respect him. That's my brother. That become my brother. That's a real, he didn't have to come see me. I didn't have to reach out. He came up there. He took his time wherever he was at. It came because he knows another real that's in a hospital bed. And any real around this world that's watching this in the system, or any country around this world, they know what I'm talking about. You don't put a real down, you support a real, because they ain't a lot of us left.
And you're a role model. You're a real shining example for everybody that's been through shit. You showing that you can overcome the most.
So me going forward, that's what I'm doing.
Facts.
That's why I took this off the show to everybody around the world. This ain't breaking me.
Nothing.
This ain't holding me down.
Damn, bro, my nigga literally just got a pinky left and a part of his thumb.
Real.
That's why I showed you. That's why I took it off.
Facts.
Because I'm a real. Ain't nothing gonna break me. The only thing to break me is myself. God. And God didn't break me. He put me back on earth to break you. Ask all the time, when you going back to no jumpers? Nigga, I ain't going back. I ain't no
nigga, I ain't going back.
Going back. Why would I go back to that's on the internet talking about me? You get up there with my enemies, talk about my hand, talk about me, laugh like it's funny. I would have broke your jaw. What do you mean? I looked at you as a friend. I looked at that as a friend. I brought that to my neighborhood. I brought that to Vernon Avenue. And that nigga think it's smiles and faces. My homies, my family, my loved ones sad. They crying. They thinking I'm dying. I'm collapsing. I'm getting blood transfusions. Surgery for 5 hours and 30 minutes. And
nigga, Adam was laughing at that nigga early on too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Adam is a horrible friend. But Adam clearly didn't look at this nigga like a friend. He looked at him like an opportunity to make some bread off the nigga. You feel me? He looked at him like a character, like somebody he could make a couple dollars off. You know what I mean? Also pay him, but definitely make more off him than he about to pay him for sure.
You think it's funny to say? To get up there and think it's smell? I would have broke his face. Hell no, I'd never go back there. Cause you was just a buster like the rest of these with a sheep over your head, pretending. That's how I feel. So when you watch this, make sure you understand when you watch this what I'm saying. Cause I would never, ever, ever talk about that I call my friend like that. And you think he don't understand what he's saying? He didn't say nothing wrong?
What's this? What's this link?
Adam 22 is really a
4 Extra wants to break Adam 22 jaw. Oh, you want me to play this video? All right, copy. We can watch that. All right, let me see. Play that.
Said and wants to fight 4 Extra. After 4 Extra's first interview, breaking down exactly what
this does break down. I guess Flacco probably got the breakdown.
Took place when he almost lost his hand on July 4th.
Why would I go back to that's on the internet talking about me? You get up there with my enemies, talk about my hand, talk about me, laugh like it's funny. I would have broke your jaw. What do you mean? I looked at you as a friend.
I challenge you, 4 Extra, to a fade. I'll see you in the ring.
Challenging a man with one hand to a fight is kind of nuts and kind of crazy, but
I still believe 4 Extra will whoop this nigga.
I don't think that's going to be the easy fight that Adam think it is. I think 4 Extra will give Adam a run for his money, even with one hand.
Hey, I'm glad I'm not the only one that think that. I think 4 Extra will still whip this nigga Adam. Let me take a piss. I'll be right back.
But during this interview with Cam Capone, 4 Extra broke down exactly how he lost his hand, how many fingers he got left, how he almost died at the hospital. He had multiple seizures at the hospital. He was very terrified. He didn't wake up from anesthesia. He broke down the entire experience. And then while breaking down the entire experience, he did a list of people who was loyal, and then broke down his relationship with Adam and No Jumper and how No Jumper and Adam was disloyal to him and cruel to him. And that's what Adam has a problem with. One of the biggest takeaways from this interview is how fast lies spread in LA. Because when this 4 Extra incident happened, there was a lot of people giving a report from like a firsthand point of view. There was a lot of people feeding the media all the information because they were apparently there when it happened. And from this firsthand information and from people who were there, we essentially put together the story, and the story that essentially became a de facto fact across LA and across LA media was that 4 Extra was throwing fireworks out the window. He lit one firework while he was in the vehicle with his homie, and he was throwing it out the driver's side of the window while he was in the passenger side. And, you know, he didn't throw it fast enough, and, you know, the firework essentially blew up his hand in the car, and then half his homie face got blew up. And that was essentially the story. Come to find out, that was 100% a lie, and none of that is true. And 4 Extra actually broke down exactly what happened, and you know his version is actually like more realistic. I don't know how we believe the fact that 4 Extra was lighting up fireworks in a vehicle, and instead of throwing it out his window, he threw it out his homie window and blew up his homie's face in his hand.
Up, bounce out, jump out, everybody going up and shit. While we all going up and shit, boom, we going up. And boom, people popping fireworks. I pop the trunk. So we get the skyrocket, you know, the ones that go in the sky, boom, boom, bro, killers. We get the lightning. I saw lightning trying to hold that my thing. Boom, that motherfucker take off.
I see a video of you running down the street. That shit's crazy.
I'm holding them, boom, boom, so we light them. But
you were pressuring fools with those
but we
fireworks.
got all type of shit though. I got so much shit. I got half a sticks of dynamite. I got so much shit. So boom, I'm doing big shit like, I'm doing shit like it's like canisters. I know if you see the videos, like canisters, like big ass containers, like that's explode like a bomb and shit. So the homie's like, damn, stop grabbing them in your hand, lighting them up. It's like.
You said Watch started that that rumor? Whack started that rumor?
Don't stop doing that. Extras like them gonna blow up. So
Whack started the rumor that he was in the car and threw the firework out the window and blew his homie face off, right?
One, we having so much fun, so many people, and I'm doing it. My homie hand, like stop. I'm going up. We just going up. It's like now it's like 10 something, and we going up. It's early in the morning. It's like I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my 1st July that I'm celebrating. I'm happy as a. So boom, I'll run over here. When I come over here, I look right here in this spot right here. This spot right here.
Literally right here where
it was right here. There, homies. This right here. So I look, I come from that way. But when I come, I see it on the ground. It was like half a stick like dynamite. It's like a half a stick of dynamite. So I grabbed it and had a short stem like that. Like it was lit already, but it didn't explode.
So don't go near that shit.
Damn.
That's a no-go. It was lit already, but it didn't blow. That's a danger zone. Nigga, leave that motherfucker alone. Don't try to relight the shit. The stem is dumb short. Either way, if the stem mad short, then that means the reaction time, you dangerous there. And if it was lit already and it didn't go off, it's dangerous because, nigga, it can still go off. Hell nah, bro. That's rules 101, man. Be careful with these fireworks, man. Except for extra, look like he been eating good. I'm sure he have. So he been brolic, though. He been some big brolic nigga, though.
Picked it up right here. And when I picked it up right here,
yeah, he getting a stomach,
boom,
though.
I pick up. I told my homie, hey, come here. And when I told my homie, come here, my homies all over here, angles, come right here. I'm like that motherfucker. The homie screaming like, hell no. I'm telling my homie, like that motherfucker. My homie telling me like, hell no. And I said, and that's all I remember. Right. That's all I remember when it was right here. And I telling him light it, and he kept saying no. That's all I remember, bro. That's all I remember. And the last time I said, like that, and he said, hell no. And I said again, that's all I remember. And then I woke up over here. Right here, that's where I woke up at.
This interview took place months ago, I believe 2 months after the incident. But 4Extra told him not to drop it because he still wanted to seek out a $50,000 deal for his first interview back. But they were finally able to drop it, I think, after 4Extra realized that he's probably not going to get the $50,000 that he was hoping for. But this interview, when it first started off, I thought much of the same. It didn't really appear that 4Extra changed all that much. But as the interview progressed, you really saw a different side of 4Extra. Like when he was like detailing exactly what took place in the hospital, he was on the verge of tears. Like I never thought I would ever see 4Extra like this because 4Extra, his entire persona is superhuman. Like he's Superman.
All right, bros, I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta jump off this nasty, man. I got shorty downstairs with some groceries. So let me hop up off this nasty. You're tapping with your boy. I see y'all boys in the next one, man. I'm gonna try to jump on here tomorrow. I'm out of here on the 19th. On today the 17th, I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna stream tomorrow because I'm out of here on the 19th. On the 19th, I'm leaving to PA. I'm going to PA to link up with the homies. Then I'm going to link up with some family. And then I'll be back here on the 26th, so right after Christmas. Everybody, Merry Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell y'all Merry Christmas tomorrow because I'll be back on stream tomorrow. But yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody because I'm not going to be here for Christmas. I'm going to be away doing my thingy thing, and I'll be back on the 26th. But till tomorrow, y'all have a good evening. Everybody enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Eat good. I'm about to eat good after I pull these great groceries upstairs. Safety, my boys. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Everybody that came through the comments.